Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff from the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And the Jaguars looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 15, set to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Black Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down. No huddle here for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Signs the quick throw. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Army. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
South Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Completion to the tight end.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Jaguars will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on fourth down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Finds his man. It's Warp. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and short. On the run, it's Warp. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the Black Knights pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
And the Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
He's tackled at the 42-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The backs got it. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Alabama 14, Army 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the receiver's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Second down after the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets made on the out route. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And the single back takes the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And the Jaguars hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The back's got it again. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And now the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Jaguars come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. No huddle now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. They'll pass him the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back, running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down, a sack for the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. First down and 10. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Grab near the sticks. It's Wolf. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's complete downfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Makes the grab. It's Wolf. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense gets pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Wolf. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Black Knights looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
South Alabama.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Jaguars offense back on the field now. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pass is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Jaguars will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Tackled, but 1st down. This offense continues to roll. He wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with...
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So it's 2nd and long at the 20. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. Football comes out. He quickly lands on it. It prevents the defense from creating a takeaway.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Important 3rd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a 1st down, and now it's 4th down.
Just much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left side. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Black Knights pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Oh, it's a reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
6th play of the drive coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the Black Knights will line up on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the Black Knights will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got a receiver wide open here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here comes the up-tempo offense. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's just flat dropped on 3rd down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a 4th down call. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
And the Black Knights will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Will he score here? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down trot. Can they get something going here? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20. And the Jaguars will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Going with the old counter run here. I'm going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And the Jaguars are going to keep this drive rolling.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Tailback with another carry. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Army 28, South Alabama 14.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. The Jaguars with 1st and 10 here. He's looking to scramble. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? On the ground, it's Rourke. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
He's long down at the 29. Third down coming up.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Jukes to get past a man. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
They'll try the option play here.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Touchdown, Army. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
South Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
The South Alabama offense back on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. And the Jaguars looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, South Alabama. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
28.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Play action here on first down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the defender gets a hand into it to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So second down after the incompletion. Receiver in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Black Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Swart. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
Get set, get set.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.